One of the people that comes every Wednesday night without fail, a very shy teen, and you may know his name, Costa. Come on up, Costa, if you would. I really had to twist his arm to get him to come up this morning because he doesn't like public speaking, he doesn't like people, or that type of thing. But I heard just a couple days ago of something that Costa had shared. See, he's getting ready. And I thought, you know what, this is a really cool thing, and so I just asked him to share it with us here this morning.
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 I was looking over some things on the internet, and I just found this thing, and God really laid it on my heart, and I really enjoyed it, and it sunk in really good, and I just felt this emotion to share it with you guys. So it's a little illustration that I found by Francis Chan. I don't think I can. All right, here's this rope or cord. It's not as long as I'd like for it to be, but so imagine this rope going on forever and ever.
Yeah, there's some people in the back here.
All right.
I got it for you. You're fine.
Imagine this rope just going on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and not stopping, just forever, for your eternity. And imagine this as your life, your timeline of your life. And this little part right here, from this little knob to here, this is your timeline, your existence on Earth. This is your time on Earth. And what really, blows me away is that people spend all their time on this little piece right here. They spend all their time thinking about these few short years, and they just think, oh yeah, I got $1 million bucks. I'm gonna spend it on a house, a car, the best shoes I can find. I'm just gonna waste all I'm gonna have a blast over here. And they're not looking at this. They're not looking to the future. The world gets us so caught up in the past and what's over here and all this. They don't even think. They're so blurred. They don't even think about all this and on and on and on and on. Forever. And ever. And it just startles me. I'm just like, wow, that's sad. Here you are, just like, I'm going to save up all my money, and I'm going to spend it all here on my house. And then I'm going to buy a car, and then I'm going to have a wife, and I'm going to get kids, have kids, and then I'm going to spoil my kids. Now you're about here, and then you're done, and you're in judgment. And you're standing there like, it really just comes down to either regret or reward. You're standing there and you're like, God, what did I do? God, let me relive this. You're like, did I really need that car? Really? It broke down. I don't have it anymore. Really? Did I need all that? You really don't. And Paul says, no. Paul says, I'm not going to do that. He says, I'm going to spend all my time with God. I'm going to read His Word and do this all for Him and in His will. And just imagine this right here as a race, as a marathon. My dad always says it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And so people are running their marathon, and they'll stop here, get a drink, take a look at the birds, take a look at the sight. They'll stop and just, they'll totally forget about God and what's to come in their life. All of it. And I think, really? Come on. So, it really blew me away. Everyone does it. Everyone does it. Why not? Because when you get there, you're going to regret. And Satan just tries as hard as he can to blur you, to blur your vision. And Paul says, no, I'm going to focus on the finish line. I'm gonna run until it's done. I'm going to stretch across that finish line and try to reach out and finish the race. I'm gonna prove to God. I'm going to show God. And I'm going to live my life in heaven. And so what you do here determines everything forever and ever and ever. For your eternity. And it just blows me away. And I wanted to read this verse and then I'll close. I'll be done. iPods, you know. All right. I'm in, oh man, where'd it go? I had it highlighted. Oh. All right, here it is. I'm in Luke chapter 12. I'm just going to read the last verse, 23. Well, where I'm reading. There's more to life than food, and more to the body than clothing. And Jesus says to his disciples, therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat, about your body, what you will wear. And in Ecclesiastes it says, it's all meaningless. It's meaningless. Everything is meaningless. Thanks for listening.